What's up? You're in the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. Our topic of conversation today is Maggie Lindemann, who put out her debut record, Paranoia, on January 22nd. The singer first made waves back in 2016 with the release of her single, Pretty Girl. It was her first song to hit the charts in the U.S. and did really well in a lot of different markets overseas. Received a lot of praise for her pop sensibility on display, as well as the irreverent and blunt lyrical content of the song. It's about how she and all women, for that matter, are more than just a pretty face and have more to offer. And she drops a few F-bombs and a couple other words in the process to get her point across. Definitely caught the attention of a few ears and probably was a little foreshadowing to her adopting kind of a punk rock style as her songwriting has progressed. The 22-year-old has put out a bunch of singles since releasing this song, but this is her first album, coming in at 8 songs, 21 minutes. It's almost EP territory. I could argue that this album could have definitely benefited from a few more songs. It's one of the reasons that I look forward to seeing more projects from her down the road. I see a lot of potential, but there's a couple things about this record that I just think caused it to fall short a little bit for me. I do love the number of rock influences that are on display here, the way that she has incorporated those influences with her pop sensibility. Really heavy at times, think like Marilyn Manson and Nine Inch Nails almost. You definitely get that Paramore, Flyleaf influence there stylistically. Her voice is much better than those singers, I think, but that's definitely where a lot of these songs are trying to go. I really admire the post or the pop punk influence on display here on a couple songs. She nails it really well. It's not my favorite genre personally, but she's really doing a nice job of writing great hooks in that style. So if it's your thing, you'll probably enjoy those tracks. I really like it when she slowed it down. The one ballad on this album, Love Songs, really is a fine track. And again, she's displaying a number of different influences that she's drawing from on this record. I think she's the type of artist that has potential down the road to vary projects, kind of pull a Taylor Swift and do one album like this and, have the next one be whatever you wanted. So that's kind of the reason why I think this record is a vinyl pass, honestly. It's just not cohesive enough. Again, 8 songs, 4 of those being singles. They very much stand on their own very well. And it almost just kind of feels like a playlist or maybe like a mini content bomb with this record. I recommend listening to it. I think if you like especially the pop punk style and some of that slightly heavier stuff, again, think Flyleaf, think Paramore, even Metric a little bit with some of the tech stuff. The lead single, Knife Under Your Pillow, is great. Definitely shows off a good 80s influence there. I really like the hook on that song. It reminds me of kind of like a heavier Belinda Carlisle. So I dig that track. But again, I'm going to have to give this a vinyl pass. I look forward to seeing more projects from her in the future, and I look forward to seeing her put more effort into creating cohesive album packages versus throwing together 8 songs, which are they're all pretty good in their own right, but they just don't seem to go well together in this particular concept. I hope you found this review helpful. I hope you enjoyed these tracks. If you decide to check them out, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. We're getting ready to do the live show on February 7th, so check that out. That'll drop at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Take care in the meantime. We'll see you then.